The Sifu is seeking revenge too. He hasn't forgotten what LUPA-LUPIN did, but he also wants to stop him from attacking his tribe. Now that the world as we know it seems to end, he wants to make sure the Lupin ends with it. He hopes you agree, even if it goes against your light-hearted nature. There's no room for predators in the world the Jagni tribe is building. But he knows this is your fight. You should handle it. LUPA-LUPIN'S own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him. You have a chance to stand back and let the tribe handle it. Are the odds about to change in your favor? If a friend dies, something else in you dies. You can save the Sifu by making yourself a target. You're shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it. Here's a vulgar display of power. The stronger he becomes. remember who the real enemy is and stop playing the game his way. This is how it ends. The Predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
That was unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad Predator left for dead. I wouldn't have wanted to miss this for the world.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their minds.
Heart and soul, life and death are one thread. The same line viewed from different sides. It's just that my side is so much better.
Well, anyone in their right mind can see you're lost. But you're right about the thread. Unfortunately, it's been very dark and has run throughout, taken friends, parents, and now yet another life.
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand. Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You saw a world drenched in its own cruelty and didn't sway from your path. And so, a great cataclysm draws close. Life doesn't care about heroes and happy endings. Bad things can lead to good. A seed of life, the beginning of something new. You balanced the dark within a world imbalanced in its light nature and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Jagni tribe and became omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This is how it begins. The world's headed towards rebirth of a primal paradise as evolution paves way. We're at the mercy of nature. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow. As foretold, You were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone. You filled the Ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey. Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their life nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you let the world end to start anew, despite your light nature. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way? Ending it your way. A beginning of something new. There it is, the Tree of Life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future, a representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. Good ride, Long. Tell it, no biting. Monsters sleep here, and they're just as messy as you'd guess. A quarrel spot. You can't help but wonder what was so worth fighting over here. That's the top of a shaftiloo, a gigantic dig hole toxinol cut into the forest to pull things out of the earth. Metal scrap, that's the good stuff. This is an epic already. How it ends is up to you. It's sure to be useful.
Zaduna.
This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead.
Zaduna.
Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Ja.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
Und so.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Move before it decides to have lunch. Why, you made it to Hoofer. There's a living thing trader somewhere around here. Let's see. The Smilo Shopperia. Yes, shopping here put a smile on your face. Just a few moves left. Make them count. As the iBox broadcasts, it's... Oh, it's locked. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. That's the good stuff. Now hold on, sit tight. Isn't that the Mechamajut over there? The best stories are about heroes. This is such a story. Yuck! That there's a SLUDGEGUSH field, where the company used to suck sludge from the underground. Now it's all over. Have some stuffing. For some, the night brings terror. Want to get your arms swole? Grab those guns. Got to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good, looking better. Broke it down as far as you could. Look at that plastic scrap, just waiting for someone to do something with it. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Let's see. The NETRA fortress. Tread carefully here. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Wonders why the Sifu would want to see you, but he'll let you in and give it a try.
Een was een weg. Often se grobende. Nedit merf siglinav dene.
The NETRA tribe values liberty and is striving to protect freedom. They want to continue with each tribe being responsible for their own and believe that uniting the tribes is the only way you can survive. The Sifu thinks defeating the World Eaters and letting the course of nature proceed unhindered will restore the world order they believe in. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. He now understands that you look on the world from the bright side, like they do. He sees no other way forward for you than joining them. Betraying your own feelings is even worse than betraying others. Deciding to look after the world is to look after yourself. It is only then you can truly care for all things. You can only appreciate the beauty of nature if the tree is saved. The Sifu welcomes you to their tribe. Now that you've chosen their side, he's hopeful you can unite the other tribes. The ones you should coerce first are your former allies. He's glad to hear you've come to your senses. The world needs support, and you'd better prepare to help. It's going to be a struggle. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. couldn't stand another hour of daylight. That place there's a real fixer-upper, not an entirely lost cause. A fresh start with fresh scrap. That's a... You need to swivel the Globus's bearings to get the Atlas mapper to work. Some wood scrap. Always happy to find that. That's some good e-waste there. Is that a ray of hope? Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful. Bang Shelter 5K. Thought this one had been buried. Easy for things to hide down here. There's an AEROWRECK over there. So much wasting. More raw for your crafting. That ain't bad. This actually feels refreshing. You've stumbled into the MUSHIMOSH mire, where the risk of getting forever stuck is omnipresent, regardless of whether you want it or not. Close encounter. Cut that one in half. This swamp is a glorious mess. The Hex Hut. MIRE makes her home here. Let's see. The place is filled with bugs, fish, and squickier things. Nice. Some barked wood scrap for you. The H2O outpost. Hope you don't mind getting your feet wet. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rival captain. Freedom is not worth having in a world that's doomed. Here's the first line of defense. Careful of that pew-pew, Magina. Better to bring it down. No more bullets from that. Hit it harder than that. Keep going. Heads up for that oil boiler. Stay away till you take that thing out. It's safe to get near now. Here's the second line of defense. That sprocket ride could be just your ticket. Just jump on that candle and get it lit. Ride that sprocket. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Figures the honor belongs to the tribe, too. You discovered a frozy bric-brac. Wonder what's left inside. It's a cold zone. Even a thick coat of fur is enough to keep you warm here. If a story is about you, care for it. A quarrel spot. First the company wounded, and now the tribe scorched. Bad. That's Armageddon's shop up in that little blimp. Got an upgrade bench, too. Let's see. What a sweaty place. Subflu outpost. The Lotus tribe carved this out for... Let's see. Says they've been waiting for you to... Just keep going. There is a high boom team ready to help with taking over that outpost, but it seems their arc shooter is busted. Seems happy to hear the arc shooter will be dropping high booms down on the outpost quick-like. How you spend your night is all up to you. Every little bit helps. Aren't crossways fun? Just filled with possibilities. Isotope. Will the dawn never come? Keep hauling yourself into the air. Get up there and get fixing. There's not much left of what we used to call our world. All fixed up. The arc shooters are already gearing up the high booms. Hope their aimers are fixed too. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Gotta protect that noggin.
Roof!
He says you did a great job capturing the rival.
Roof!
Believes you'll make them all proud, too. That's a good find. There's a chug park over there. All sorts of chug-chugs call that place home. Messy mess. Look at you move. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of... Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Let's see. Feels good to be alive. There's the Reef outpost, which the Lotus tribe slapped together long ago. There's the tyrant who runs this outpost. He didn't expect his tribe to lose, as they're the ones that are ruthless. But now that you're working with their rival, he can see why. To fight for what you stand for isn't a fight he'll give up. It's a fight to the end. It's their last line of defense. Once their guardian falls, they'll surrender. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger. Thinks you did a great job capturing the rival's third outpost, and believes the rival is weak enough to engage them at their fort. They all hope you can lead them to peace. The vegetation here is ripe. The village of Shobby ain't too shabby. Says it's about time you figured out you can't avoid helping anymore. Hopes to see you again soon. Says the Tree of Life connects all creation. Understands you have things to do. Some sharp wood scrap there. Watch for splinters. The Lotus Fortress. Hope they like you. Let's see. They've been waiting for you. Taking... You better be. A tribe's fort is a bigger challenge than an outpost. They've positioned a storm tower near the fort that you'll use to get over the wall. However, you need to prop up its wheelhouse first to stabilize the situation. Says you don't have to knock to get inside. Bang Shelter 8K. Gotta give it to Toxanol. They built these to last. It's time to set the rival tribe free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to their Sifu. You need to unite the tribes and save the Tree of Life to truly become free. That's a fire starter. The dry grass looks like it would ignite easily. You just need to create a spark to light a fire. It's a brand new day. It burns brighter than the light. The battering bonker looks like a great way to get through the gate. Bet you just need to knock and it'll open up. That's bonkers. The Lotus tribe is seeking to build a perfect order, regardless of how many are hurt in the process. They want to subdue the tribes, as control is the only way they can guarantee peace. He didn't expect it would go down this way. It'll be hard to talk your way out of a fight. You shouldn't challenge someone that has nothing left to lose. The rival Sifu is defeated, and the destiny of their tribe is in your hands. You are free to choose their fate, but not free from the consequences of your choice. He'll leave it up to you to decide the fate of the rival Sifu, but suggests you be merciful. Do good, and good will follow you. Thinks it's a good gesture to offer support to others when you can see that they need it. And with that, you're spinning your own fate, good or bad, never to be undone. Side by side they'll stand until order and stability is reinstituted. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Your Sifu is pleased. You're one step closer to uniting the tribes. It's a pity you needed to use force to get the point across. But he's still concerned about the fate of the world. Believes the war you wage is based on the principle that if you win, the end will justify the means. He says you've grown so much stronger than when you first met. You know better than anyone that the fate of the world is still at stake. You need a world where everyone is guided only by their conscience. The fate of the world depends on the triumph of good. The tree of life still stands, and it's up to you to make sure it does so to the end.